Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and this is part two. If you didn't watch part one, you'll be lost. So watch part one. This is a silhouette of a kids in a sack race, and I'm really out of my realm here, but I did pretty good, and that might print on something. So on the last video, I showed how to do this, which I didn't do it really good. Matter of fact, I think I'll use my one I did for the when I was getting ready for the video. And then you just you got about the right shape. Now, in this, let's move them down here so we can see them. In this particular one, they've got a little shading. And there's probably some transparency going on in this one. But I'm just gonna, well, we can actually put our picture in there and go to Object, Order, Front of Page, and we have our picture. Now we can actually click on our picture, and we're gonna go to the Interactive Fill tool, and I'm just gonna go from top to bottom, and then I'm gonna change and maybe make, this is where if you're a printer and you had different colors than I do in RGB, you could maybe do a little bit better job. I was just trying to find a different color, but let's make it gold on the bottom. That doesn't look half bad. And then you could always raise your interactive fill tool. That's pretty good. So voila, that's done. And then all I did was, I think I need to move the kids down a little bit because they're the word happy. And all I did was just, type it out, kind of using like the same font almost. Let's go all caps. And when that particular happy, it's spaced out. So get your shape tool and just space it out a little bit. Go ahead and go back to the text and make it a bold text. And then let's make it, this is, you wouldn't be able to see that, but if you hold down the control button and add some yellow to your new color, that might be a little bit too big. Oh, I'm using I don't have my original picture. So here's the original picture. It'll make it look better. Go up to Object, Order, Front of Page. That's much better. And then just move the happy around. I mean, anybody that's worked with Corel for any length of time can do that. And then just write out in all non-caps. So let's get away from caps. And then find a text, and I found a text that was pretty close called Blackjack. Change it to Blackjack. Now here's what, kind of make it the size you want. And then what I would do is I'd make a copy of it over here. And you could do two things. We can put no fill, but then we could put a yellow outline and then take our wordage, and you can kind of see this goes, the original is a little bit thicker than mine, and I'm not gonna go there, but take your interactive fill tool and go from there to there, and then just change your colors, maybe make this a blue, and the other one's kind of a gold. We'll use that one right there. And then what's so cool about this, now you take your outline, and I didn't contour anything, it just kind of adds a little bit of, well, what we need to do to fix that, nudge it over, you can see that it needs to be welded. So we need to convert it to a curve or break it apart and then convert it to a curve. So we can weld it and get rid of all those interior lines. And then at this point, since it's an outline, we could actually make it a little bit thicker. Well, that might even work because we're going, we can put it behind there. So there it is. Now go up to Object, Order, Back of Page. And what that did, it just gave it a little bit of highlight. Well, let's tell you what, we'll have to move it and then move this, because if we put it to back of page, see how it looks? So let's group this together and then move it back. There we go. Because it was putting the yellow behind the other. And I'm not going to write the word day out, but it's just day in another color. But that's pretty, I'm going to move everything back because I really want to compare the two. But the key in doing stuff like this is just nudge and not just move stuff so you can nudge stuff right back. For not being a graphic artist, that's pretty cool. Now, and there, you cannot use the, I might make a part 3 because this kind of got a, you cannot use the interactive fill tool on a photograph like that. So if I figure out something out, I'll make part 3. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.